A very warm welcome to the channel. It is Tuesday the 17th of December at the time of recording. And as I was trolling through some of the CCP propagandists who live, work, and even admit, and they have a badge saying Chinese state media, I came across this guy. And I have covered him before, but I'm not going to mention his name. He doesn't deserve the respect for this. He doesn't deserve the respect for this. And the title is Trump Blames China for US Crisis, but he's 100% wrong. What is he going on about? Well, let's have a read and let's find out. Elon Musk is treading on thin ice after making a tongue-in-cheek protest on Twitter that boasts the lie that America crisis is somehow China's fault. Well, it is. We'll prove that later. Musk shared a post from Trump which mentioned President-elect slapping on a 10% tariff on all Chinese goods sold in the US, adding the price will rise sharply. But as Musk should already know, the US is just making China a scapegoat, yet again to blame its own addiction problems. So we can all understand what's going on. China does not sell dirt to the US per se. It only sells the chemical precursor. Because guess what? That blah, blah, blah is a very important painkiller used all around the world for surgery. Yeah, we all know that. But, sorry, was there an advert there? Who knows? But let's read a report from, well, let's say the Drug Enforcement Agency, who has the actual proof that what is happening, and we all know what is happening, and we can see that the propaganda which comes out of China related to this, with 31,000 people saying, oh, excellent, oh, we know that, is sort of like the blind leading the blind. No disrespect, but giving you the false narrative as always. Let's continue. Currently, China remains the primary source of and related substances trafficked. Please note that word, trafficked, through international mail and express consignment environments, as well as the main source of all related substances trafficked, again that word trafficked, into the United States. Seizures of sourced from China averages less than 1 kilogram in weight and often test above 90% concentration of pure Now, obviously, I'm saying these words because the powers to be, so to speak, will say you can't show this and you can't get money for it. So basically, what happens is there is a precursor in China, and yes, it is sold legally around the world as a painkiller. We all know that. But there are some people who do sell this precursor, and they will ship it in small envelopes, as it says here from the DEA, of 1 or 2 kilograms, for example. And also it's shipped to Mexico. As we all know, the cartels there, like the Sinaloa cartel in the northern part of Mexico, will manufacture that with the precursor from China and then push it across the border to the United States of America. So can you see that these people, their stories 99% of the time can easily be busted, and it doesn't take a lot, but they will just ignore the messages and continue, and that's sort of like frustrating. You can say, yeah, America does admit there is a problem with this certain situation we're talking about, but we need to solve the situation from the source. And where does that source come from? It comes from China. The evidence is there. It's black and white. There's no sort of secondary thing. It's just there. It's done. It's been researched by the DEA, etc., and all people like that. And yes, again, I repeat, there is a legal method, and we all know that one for the painkillers. far better than morphine, so to speak, like 99% better and stronger than that. So in tiny, tiny small doses, if you are in great pain, the doctor may offer you that. But the rest of it that comes through is not through the legal process. It's through an illegal process of maybe posting it from China, or even taking it in themselves of 1 or 2 kilos, and then the border security have a job to find it. The list goes on and on. So Trump, excellent. This person who's crapping on about only doing half the story, again, not the 100% story, is just telling big porky pies. My name is James. Thank you so much for your time, and God bless to all. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.